Hey y'all. So I wanted to share with you guys a diabetic win. Or at least I'm calling it a diabetic win. Maybe some of you guys won't see it that way, but I do because it is such a huge shift in mentality and just kind of acceptance. So as most of you guys knew, I went to Mexico for my winter break vacation. And this was the first year in the last 7 years that I allowed myself to enjoy all of the foods that I grew up eating while visiting Mexico. So, for the past 6 years before this year, every time I went to Mexico, I refused to touch the foods that I grew up eating, like ice cream, the churros, the tacos, the tortas, the cake, the cookies, the all of the things that I grew up eating. I refused to touch because I thought that that was the way that I had to manage my diabetes. It was after meeting all of my amazing diabesties and just being part of this amazing community that I realized that that was not okay. It was really hurting me mentally, and it was putting lots of pressure on myself. So when we planned this vacation, I told my mom, you know what? We are going to enjoy all of those foods in moderation. We are going to just, go and enjoy our stay in Mexico. And that's what I did, y'all. I ate the cake. I ate the cookies. I ate the bread. I ate the ice cream, the churros, the fruit, the tacos, the tortas. I ate all of it. Now, I ate it in moderation and I tried to be balanced in my meals. I wasn't always successful because I am very picky, and I refuse to eat some of the meat in Mexico and some of the fruits and veggies. And sometimes finding the fresher choices or the cheaper choices in the part of Mexico that I was were a little hard. So, but I just enjoyed my stay in Mexico. I enjoyed the food. I enjoyed the people. I enjoyed my time there. And honestly, that is something that would not have happened if I hadn't found my diabesties in this amazing community. And that's why I'm saying this is a diabetic win for me, because for the first time in 7 years, I allowed myself to just be a normal human being who goes on vacation to Mexico, and I enjoyed the food. And I didn't have panic attacks when my blood sugar reached 180. I didn't overthink what I was eating. I didn't eat something and then go work out for hours after to try to combat the spike. I ate and just enjoyed it without, overthinking, overstressing, and worrying about everything else. So that's why it's a diabetic win, because even 6 months ago, me would not have allowed that to happen. I would have had panic attack after panic attack after panic attack if I allowed myself to enjoy those foods when we went in June, which was about 6 months ago. So like I said, that's my diabetic win. Maybe some of you will say that's not a diabetic win because of the whole way we manage our diabetes and some people having different opinions on it, but it is a big win for me because like I said, it is such a huge shift in the way that I saw and see this chronic illness and the way I allowed myself to manage this chronic illness. So I hope you guys have a great one and that your blood sugars stay within range.